Hey everybody, I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com and welcome to my best of video for the exhaust category, available for your 2015 and newer 2.7 liter EcoBoost powered F150. Now the purpose of this video is to give you my top 3 catbacks currently on the site, based off of personal feedback of course, but also customer popularity as well, to help you guys choose a mild, medium, or wild system for your rig. As always gang, these are just 3 of many different options you're going to find here on the site. So if you're not exactly in love with any of my selections in this video, that's perfectly alright. As always, I encourage you to check out the rest of our selection here at AT, along with those corresponding sound clips which should help you make your decision. Now unlike its V8 powered brother, the little EcoBoost isn't exactly known for its sexy exhaust note. However, that doesn't mean there aren't owners out there who would like to turn things up a little bit over that factory exhaust system. I do think you'll find a majority of owners prefer to keep things a little bit more on the quiet side, but as always, I've included something for everybody in this list, including those owners who would really like to crank things up. So what do you say we get into my picks a little bit and break things down a little further? Let's first start out with my choice for the mild option. Now this is going to be a great exhaust for the owners who want to hear just a little bit more volume over that factory system, but would prefer not to overly advertise that turbo V6 tone. And for that, I really like the Magnaflow MF Series catback, which I gave a 3 out of 5 on my Wake the Neighbor scale, and here's what it sounds like. Now, ever since I first heard the Magnaflow, I've been on record in saying the MF Series is one of my favorite for the F150, really no matter what engine. The 2.7 like we have here, 3.5 EcoBoost, and of course that 5-liter V8. And one of the things I like most about the Magnaflow is just that overwhelmingly deep tone, even with the V6 here, that the company is able to achieve using their MF Series muffler. Now this thing is straight through by design and is packed with an acoustic fiber material, and altogether will help shape that smooth tone you guys just heard. Another thing I do enjoy about Magnaflow as a brand is the amount of options they give prospective buyers when it comes to choosing their ideal layout. Now the system that we are featuring in this video does feature their dual same side exit configuration, but it does dump after that passenger side rear tire. And currently that is going to be your most popular option for the 2.7 liter EcoBoost, and it will land you just south of $1,000. Now Magnaflow does also offer a very similar system to this, but dumping before the passenger side rear tire, actually a little bit more affordable. They also offer a single side exit configuration, much like your factory system. And then last but not least, they also have a dual split rear exit system as well. So basically a lot to choose from here in the Magnaflow lineup. And since they all utilize roughly the same MF Series muffler, you can expect that same deep tone for every system. But on top of the tone and the configuration, EcoBoost owners can also look forward to a rock solid build here with the Magnaflow, including 409 grade stainless steel, quality welds throughout, 3-inch mandrel bent tubing, and all exiting out the dual 3.5-inch staggered tips. Overall guys, the Magnaflow might just be one of the best systems out there for EcoBoost owners who are looking to upgrade their exhaust system but don't want boatloads of volume. But what if you crave a little bit more? You don't mind that EcoBoost tone one bit and wouldn't mind hearing more of it. Well, for that, I like the Corsa Sport, which I gave a soft 4 out of 5 on my Wake the Neighbor scale, and here's what it sounds like. Now Corsa is no doubt one of your premium exhaust options here on the site and would certainly appeal to the owners out there looking for some volume on top of that very high quality build and materials. Now, the amount of volume will typically depend on what Corsa system you're looking at. For instance, the Sport system that we have here in this video is going to be a little bit milder compared to their Extreme system, which consistently will deliver a full 5 out of 5 on my Wake the Neighbor scale. But bringing our focus back to the Sport system here, Corsa is able to increase the volume a decent amount over the factory system by utilizing their straight through by design Sport Series muffler, loaded with the company's patented RSC or reflective sound cancellation tech, which will help deliver an extremely quiet and drone-free in-cab experience. In fact, they're going to be one of the best in the category in this regard. But aside from the sound, the Corsa stuff is just completely killer from a material and build standpoint. 304 grade stainless, really nice welds, 3-inch mandrel bent tubing, all exiting out one of the Pro Series tips in black in their factory location right behind that passenger side rear tire. Just a heads up though guys, Corsa does also offer a standard chrome variation of the tip for about $100 less if you are interested. Now the sport system, in summary guys, certainly not cheap, right? At nearly $1,200, it's gonna be one of the most expensive in the category, but my experience in the exhaust world is you get what you pay for, and you're certainly getting a stellar system with the Corsa with just the right amount of volume. That leads us to our third and final system, the Wild option. Now, this is gonna be a great choice for the truck owners out there who wanna let their EcoBoost flag fly and don't give a damn about keeping things quiet in the least. And while there are a few systems out there that will certainly peg the loudness scale, I decided to go with the crowd favorite Borla Attack, a full-blown 5 out of 5 on my Wake the Neighbor scale, and here's what it sounds like. When it comes to loud, the Attack is usually one of the 3 systems I always defer to because, well, it's loud. You guys heard the sound clips. The Attack is going to deliver gobs of volume for the tiny EcoBoost power plant, along with a premium build and a desirable split rear exit configuration. Now, for those who aren't aware, Borla is going to offer you a few different flavors in regards to their exhaust systems, more specifically though, volume levels. For instance, you do have the Borla Touring, which will definitely be on the mild side. The S-Type is going to live in the middle, and then last but not least, we have the Attack here, which is by far and away the most aggressive out of the 3. Now, Attack actually stands for Acoustically Tuned Applied Kinetics, and this is Borla's way of saying this thing will kick out a ton of volume, but without some of the distortion that can sometimes dirty up the more aggressive systems. On top of that, the Attack, much like the Corsa, will be extremely quiet inside the truck while cruising as well. And also like the Corsa here, the Borla quality and craftsmanship is completely top-notch, as you might expect for the $1,100 to $1,200 price point. You're looking at 304 grade stainless steel throughout, which, by the way, will be the best at reducing corrosion over the years. Combination of 3 and 2¼ inch mandrel bent tubing, finally all exiting out the large 4-inch tips in black. Now, I really like the look of the Borla as it will deliver that tried and true truck look, the dual split rear exit configuration dumping right underneath that rear bumper. No doubt a badass system that will deliver equal parts volume and quality, and a solid choice for my Wild option. Now, I do want to point out that all 3 of my systems here in this video are going to install easily without the need for any cutting or permanent modification in about an hour or 2 using a basic socket set. Well guys, that's going to wrap up my best of video for the exhaust category, available for your 2.7 liter EcoBoost powered F150. Now, if you would like any more info or sound clips on any of the systems listed in this video, feel free to check out the respective product pages at any time. I'm Justin, thanks for watching, and for all things F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.